So we're going to talk about genetics, which is how our DNA is put together. Genetics is the study of genes and their function. Genetics will help to determine diseases and abnormalities. When we are born, we usually have 22 homogeneous pairs of chromosomes and 1 pair of sex chromosomes, which are XX or XY. These chromosomes may be dominant or recessive. Dominant traits are expressed more easily and can occur with just one gene. Recessive genes require two genes to be expressed. Most diseases are recessive linked, such as sickle cell anemia, Tay-Sachs, and cystic fibrosis. This means that one parent must at least be a carrier and one parent have the disease, or both parents must be a carrier, or both parents must have the disease. With recessive genes, every child, regardless of the number of offspring, will have the same chance of inheritance with recessive genes. 25% will have the disease, 25% will be disease-free, and 50% will be carriers of the disease. We offer genetic testing to patients who are over the age of 35, have a history of a pregnancy with a genetic disorder, or a family history of genetic disorders. This is so that they can make the best decision for their family when it comes to children. They may need to see a genetic counselor and may be offered to choose to terminate or continue with the pregnancy in the face of a genetic disorder. An amniocentesis is used to determine if diseases are present. This involves inserting a needle into the uterine cavity and withdrawing amniotic fluid for genetic analysis. Teratogens are exposures to substances that can cause harm to the unborn baby. These may include drugs, viruses, or infections. The degree of harm to the baby depends on when the baby was exposed and the extent of the exposure. Alcohol can lead to fetal alcohol syndrome. Cocaine can cause cardiac, limb, GI, and GU defects, as well as placental abnormalities. Coumadin leads to fetal hemorrhage and often death. Cytomegalovirus leads to hydrocephalus, or water on the brain, microcephaly, which is a small brain, and mental retardation. Chickenpox, if contracted during pregnancy, can lead to severe mental retardation and blindness. Toxoplasmosis often ends in a fetal demise, blindness, or severe mental retardation.